This is the end of the beginning. Welcome to today's show. In all my years covering this stuff, I'm a new YouTuber. In all my years covering this stuff, in all seriousness, this might potentially be the most demonic, satanic video that I've ever seen. And I've covered some pretty ridiculously over-the-top videos, including, Lil Nas X and some of these people. I can't even believe that people listen to these characters sing. They don't even have good voices, but they do. And these are your influencers. These are the people who are influencing all of this behavior that we're seeing around us in today's society. Can be all traced back to these people. People don't realize that this is spell casting. Okay, the lyrics in this song resonate, whether people realize it on a conscious level or they don't. That's the problem here. People are having spells put on them, and they watch these things and they don't even realize what they're watching. But I'm going to show you somebody who goes by the name of Doja Cat. You might say, who is Doja Cat? Well, just like most of these people in today's society, they get promoted. They pretty much have no talent and they constantly flash satanic imagery all the time. And this is no different. The song is called Paint the Town Red. So you can already see where this is going. And of course, the mainstream media has picked up on it, saying that conspiracy theorists are actually calling Doja Cat's song satanic and that Doja Cat's married to the devil. Well, you tell me when we look here at Doja Cat. If you can't see it, when they're saying officially married to the devil, how is it a controversy? How is it a conspiracy theory? That's flat out what we're seeing. And the lyrics of the song, Doja Cat talks about, I'm a demon lord, talks about magic, right? These are all common themes that we see. So we could start off, for those of you who are saying, who's Doja Cat? Well, Doja Cat's a musician who has tattoos like this on their body, which would be a version of the Baphomet. Of course, has a all-seeing eye on the hand. And of course, we see what looks like a tattoo with the symbol for Aleister Crowley's cult, Thelema. But let's get into this video. So right off the bat, we see a black hand, like a demonic hand. And then what do we get? Well, we get immediately, because why waste any time? We go right to the all-seeing eye, they're not even wasting 3 seconds of the video. So we go right to Doja Cat putting its hand over its eye and then plucking out Doja Cat's eye. Does anybody know what they're watching here? Of course, this is biblical. This goes to Matthew chapter 18, verse 9. And if your eye causes you to stumble, gouge it out and throw it away. It is better for you to enter life with one eye than to have two eyes and be thrown into the fire of hell. And of course, this is a song that constantly talks about what? Oh, it talks about the devil over and over and over again and over, right? Just constantly referencing the devil. She the devil, she a bad little you-know-what. Those are the lyrics of the song. But let's get deeper into what we're seeing here. So not only do we pluck the eye out, then suddenly Doja Cat's on top of what is supposed to be the devil, right? And what's Doja Cat doing? Well, she's getting down, but you might notice a certain symbol on Doja Cat's arm. Oh, that would be the pentagram, which is a what? A satanic symbol, right? All the satanic groups use the pentagram because they all practice magic, but it's a conspiracy, of course. I'm just making this stuff up for what they say is clickbait and views, even though these videos get strikes for bullying. So then on top of all that, what do we have behind Doja Cat? We have eyeballs flying in the sky. So I guess Doja Cat as well, unfortunately for Doja Cat, failed optometry school, but is paying homage to eyeballs because they all just love the eyeball. Just like our government decided to put the eyeball on the dollar bill. It has nothing to do with Lucifer. Well, of course it does. These secret societies teach that the eyeball represents Lucifer, the eye of Lucifer. So there we got, floating eyeballs. And then, of course, we get the Grim Reaper, right? We get the Grim Reaper. We get reflections of Doja Cat covered in blood. And then why don't we just get down to it? Because then we get Doja Cat literally just dressed, portraying Satan, right? Portraying the devil. And we get the other guy, some other guy standing there. Parents must be proud, representing the devil with one horn. So no big deal. Then the eyeball is dangling off the roof. And of course, they cut the eyeball off, because why wouldn't they cut the eyeball off? I mean, I might as well, what else are they going to do with the eyeball at this point? They're probably going to consume it. Oh, wait a minute. Here's Doja Cat performing cannibalism. So that's no big deal, right? I mean, just, rolling in a corpse and devouring it. And nobody should connect the dots between the symbols that we see, literally people dressed up as the devil, right? This is art, right? Because you can get away with it when you label it art. We got people dressed as the devil. We got eyeballs being plucked out. We have eyeballs flying in the sky. We got pentagrams all over the arm. She even had a ring with an all-seeing eye on it. So that's how big of a fan of eyeballs she is. Maybe we should start a GoFundMe and get her into optometry school. But I don't know. There seems to be a long line of celebrities out there who just love eyeballs. But again, it's a conspiracy, right? They never answer why they constantly show the eyeball over and over and why they're also obsessed with the eyeball, even getting it tattooed on their bodies like Doja Cat. But again, it's a conspiracy. I mean, even having the Baphomet tattooed on Doja Cat apparently is a conspiracy. And then obviously it's a super conspiracy when Doja Cat is literally dressed up as Satan while an eyeball is dangling. And of course, again, this is a biblical reference. They're always referencing God and the devil. Yet our society, for some reason, these spells that are being cast are so strong that people don't see it when they should be able to see it. They should be able to look at this and say, yeah, that's satanic, but they don't. They just give these people the benefit of the doubt. These are people, when we hear the word groom, these people are the ones who are grooming our society. They're grooming the behavior of our society. We all could agree when we look around how sick and depraved our society has gotten. Well, who do you think is responsible for it? Who do you think uses lyrics, get high, get drunk, disobey your parents, praises Satan? All of them, they all do it over and over and over. And they're constantly referencing the Bible. That's what's amazing about it, that anyone could even be atheist at this point. When all we see are biblical references all over the place from the same people in Hollywood who claim not to believe in the King of Kings, Jesus Christ. They claim not to be followers, not believers. A lot of them are just spiritual, right? Yet they're constantly showing you the devil. So I don't understand how you could be spiritual. You don't believe in the Bible. You don't believe in Jesus Christ, the King of Kings, but you believe in Satan. And then they come out and they have the nerve to tell us, well, Satan's he represents rebellion. That's what they, the satanic temple, all these people, he represents rebellion. Oh, so when you're dressing up in these cloaks and you're doing these rituals and you're using a Baphomet, that's what it represents. And society has gotten so dumb that they actually take these people who call themselves the satanic temple, who scream "Hail Satan" at the top of their lungs before every event they have. They actually take them at their word. I mean, they're saying "Hail Satan." So that makes you not a devil worshiper? Apparently, in today's society, you're going to tell me that Doja Cat doesn't worship the devil? I mean, this is somebody with 12 million subscribers. And I mean, it's 3 minutes of filth that I had to sit through. And I mean, my soul needs cleansing after listening to it. Just listen to the lyrics. I had to mute it and just go read the lyrics because they were so toxic. So just imagine if you're watching this on a conscious level versus not actually, subliminally listening to this stuff, just get popped into your head. Because again, repetition is the key to mind control. So they constantly use these verses and songs and they just beat it into people's heads over and over and over. Oh, she's the devil, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm a demon, right? Over and over and over. And these people seem obsessed with demons. I mean, we even had the black eyes in the video, not the black eyed peas, right? But how many times have we seen the black eyes, right? Representing possession. We had Eminem do it. We had Billie Eilish do it. I know that there's probably 20 others off the top of my head. I can't run the names off, but over and over. So if you're telling me that this is art, explain to me why we constantly see the same thing. Why nobody's going, hey, that's one too many eyeballs. Didn't so-and-so use eyeballs all the time? Why are we using an eye? Nobody wants to use a nose. I mean, if you love body parts so much, how about an ear? Oh, it's just always an eye. The same eye on the back of the dollar bill. I mean, it's incredible. Nobody's thinking. Nobody is thinking. And that's why this world has gone the way that it's gone. That's why it's a nightmare for all of us to bear witness to this. watching this go down, watching what they're doing to kids, telling kids to go castrate themselves, all this stuff that is so out of the realm. 5 years ago, you would have said there's no chance that would ever be something. Well, this is how we got to that point, right? The empowerment movement. We empowered the demonic. They become influencers. They get promoted all over the place. Christians get silenced left and right. I don't think anything I'm doing is super controversial at all. I mean, I'm literally doing something that the other people do. They go viral and they're talking about a music video and they're reviewing it. Well, I'm reviewing it too. I'm telling you what the symbols are. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. All one needs to do is just pull themselves back from it and look at the patterns that you're seeing. So this is Doja Cat. This is just, this is up there as one of the darkest videos I've seen. I mean, I can't recall any darker. I know I've covered thousands maybe not thousands, but close, probably over 500 music videos before. And every single one of them had signs and symbols, but I don't know if I recall one other than maybe Lil Nas giving a lap dance to Baphomet. That is just so over the top obvious. Yet people see this and they think it's about, the song is about, what's the exact quote? Let me just read it. The song is about, some girl, I guess. She says, yeah, B, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead, right? So she's talking about selling her soul or his soul. In that lyric, it says, she the devil, she a bad little, you-know-what, she a rebel. She put her foot to the pedal, goes on to say, and talk about magic as well, as how it's magical. Trust me, I have magical foresight. Then it goes on to say, Lord, I'm a demon, Lord. I mean, anybody want to interpret this stuff? No, it's about a girl. Oh, right. Just like all the songs, these love songs, they're about their love for Lucifer. They're not about real relationships in their life. They're singing about the devil and their love for the devil, whether it's a Taylor Swift song or not. And you could read it in between the lines of the lyrics that that's who they're talking about, because they'll reference God and the devil in the same song. And people are like, they're talking about, their relationship problems and that person was abusive. And it's unbelievable. It truly, truly is. So this is Doja Cat. Paint the town red or paint the town with your barf. It's up to you. But for me, it makes my stomach turn. I thank everyone for being here. I hope you're all doing well. God bless you as always and your families.